The most inconsistent judgment that is put on homeless people is that they like it.
They think that it means you're a failure.
That make you feel so inhuman.
Well, I can guarantee you that's not the case. They're just waiting for someone to give them a hand up.
If people could live a day in the life of a homeless person, I just feel like homelessness would be eliminated right at that moment.
We see everyone's dignity and worth and value their agency. We know that people on the streets aren't just victims, they're survivors. They have come through incredible odds and have resiliencies that most of us can only dream of.
And I saw it firsthand at the foot clinic, where staff literally got down and washed people's feet, and it was this clear way to build community and respect and dignity in a person.
It's all about respect. There's none of this, well, you're homeless, you're not, you mean nothing. No, we mean something to them.
Their compassion is not part-time. Their compassion is full-time.
At Open Table, we go to where people are.
Our office on any given day looks like the underside of a bridge. It looks like an alley with a little kind of place by the dumpster that somebody's made for themselves to stay and live.
They come out and they seek people to help. They're not just waiting for people to come to them.
They've been extremely successful getting people into housing in a way that I've never seen any other agency do this here.
Personally, they help myself and my family get housed.
We are always trying to get people into housing, but we're not just trying to house people, put roofs over people's heads. That's part of what we do. We're trying to create a radical culture of care in our city where there's more housing, there's more equity, there's more justice, there's less people needing the charity work because there is justice. If you were to look at Nashville and look at our affordable housing situation right now, it's kind of like a game of musical chairs.
It's actually an affordable housing crisis going on right now.
You have this game where there's a lot of people trying to get chairs, and the chairs are just being pulled out, and the people are being left without chairs. We're trying to get more chairs in the game. We really saw at the flood and when we started, a lot of decisions were being made that were behind closed doors, and the people that were directly affected weren't at the table. And one of the reasons why we named Open Table, is because the idea invokes this image of a table set where there's always extra room and everybody has a place, because we're not interested in just giving people crumbs from the table. We're interested in people having a place at the table.
And that's important. To feel like you have a place where you're valued, to feel like you have a place where you're loved, where you coming into being is celebrated.
Without Open Table Nashville, so many people would be hurt. I know me and my family would probably not be in the home we're in.
It really is a wonderful day when people get to move in. It's at the end of such a horrible time in their life, and it sort of is a milestone.
A home is the nucleus of every family. It's necessary.
Open Table is a cutting-edge nonprofit.
We're trying to change the housing situation in Nashville.
If they say Open Table says they're going to do something and talk about it, they do it.
They're doing things that no other nonprofit in Nashville and maybe even beyond are doing.
There's more need than ever before, and we've had a really hard time meeting all the needs because of the lack of funding. We're a pretty scrappy group who's rough around the edges. We make a very little bit go a very long way here. As Open Table has grown, our budget's grown too, which has been a huge blessing, but we still have so many needs to meet in our community. What's also happened as Open Table Nashville has grown is that the housing crisis has deepened in Nashville. We're putting our money into trying to end this so that we can work ourselves out of a job. We would love to see a city without outreach groups and without outreach workers because everybody had housing. That's our dream, that's our goal.
And so I would suggest that if you have a heart for human existence, now's your time to join in.